So, musicians from the African diaspora are breaking into the mainstream slowly but surely. But can the same be said for the creative artists from the UK's Asian community? We checked it out.
I'm so proud every time I see a brown face do something in music, not on a racial thing, but more just a case of, I know how hard it was for me to try to break down a few stereotypes and all those, things that held me back from just being an artist.
Jay Sean was the first solo Asian music artist to break the charts in the UK and US. For the past decade, many more British Asian artists, such as Naughty Boy, MIA and Zayn Malik, are enjoying commercial success across the globe. Still, many feel that British Asian musicians are often overlooked, especially females.
If you've got a brown face, or you're from an ethnic minority, you've got a better chance of making it in America than you have of making it in the UK. And it's a shame because, we've got probably the most multicultural countries in the world, but there's barriers in their way because of preconceived notions.
It's relatively true that Asians have kind of been a bit more steered towards medical profession or a law or accountancy. Part of the reason for that is because of the older generation. It's changing. I think this generation, people are learning more and more about different professions that they could get into.
People need to open their minds a bit. People need to understand that even though I come from a certain ethnic background, even though I'm Asian, I make hip hop and I make urban music and I make jungle, and that's fine because especially in a city like London, it's a cultural melting pot and we're all allowed to borrow from different genres and mash it up and make it our own.
I'm not really into Bollywood like I used to be because it's trying to be too westernized, but I really want to collaborate with an Asianized, but I just want to find the right one.
It's interesting to be asked why there aren't as many Asian artists on the front line. Azealia Banks obviously has shown an ignorance to the UK rap scene. I'm quite ignorant about the Asian music scene simply because I'm not into it. Doesn't mean I'm going to cuss it.
Some of the feedback I got from major labels or from a top A&R guy at the time was that I was Asian 13 and I could be marketed. And that kind of stuck with me, and I thought, well, okay, if I'm not going to get there through commercial music, underground music then seemed to be the right way to go forward.
I know that there's girls out there who can sing amazingly. Like I said, they look great, they can dance, they can do all of that. Maybe it just really comes down to the song.
But I think Asian women in music have been doing a lot for like the past 3-4 years. I just always think that the way they're represented has always been a problem.
The BBC Asian Network Live hosted an event in London to celebrate current and emerging British Asian musicians by showcasing their rising popularity within and outside of their community.
I think for Asians it's been very useful to use online. The radio industry is one that really we need to harness to break a music artist. One of the reasons for that is because they feel that there's Asian radio stations that play Asian music artists and Asian songs. So why does a Radio 1 or a Capital or a Kiss have to also play it?
They haven't really seen too many Asians in mainstream music. It's because they don't really get promoted.
I think we need that one kind of pop star. We need that one hero, do you know what I mean? We need our Beyonce or our Taylor Swift. We need that. And it's great to see with kind of Asian male artists.
Naughty has been around for a long time. He's really grafted, he's perfected his craft, he's working with the right caliber of artists, which is great. I love playing his stuff on Kiss every day. Zayn's an excellent artist. It would be lovely to see some Asian females break through as well, and I think you'll see that next.